and I'm really delighted to welcome you to this NLA PechaKucha event featuring the shortlist from our ideas competition, Reimagine London. The aim of the competition was to invite Londoners to share innovative and aspirational ideas about the future of the capital. I'd now like to hand over to Ruth Harper, a London-based creative health student, who will be telling us about her brilliant idea, Music Gym. Over to you, Ruth.
Thank you very much. Love it or hate it, music. We love our music and we cannot fathom others' people's. It's nostalgia and joy or rage, depending on the time and place. We think real musicians must be exceptional. That's a lot of emotion and judgment. Creative health. Nationally, our health is getting worse. Research now supports the ancient wisdom. The arts and creativity help us cope with our problems. I joined a community music group and instantly recognised the positive impact on the broadest range of people. Literally good vibrations. Music activates our brains, it instantly changes our mood, it improves our mental and physical health, whatever our age. Music creates an energy and it's an unlimited resource. Now, our society has made music a product to consume, perfected in live performances or digital files. But throughout history, music was about participating, expressing ourselves, being heard, taking part that holds the value. Now, playing music with others is undervalued and struggles to find space. I found these guys playing behind a hedge. A lucky few had Victorian-era patrons build them concert halls, but most groups today don't own venues, and that's even less likely if your family migrated to this country. And without secure homes, music groups are vulnerable. Now, when you leave school and the school band, city living is not conducive to instrumental music. Limited space and costs. Your family don't want to hear you practice, and the neighbours complain. Few Londoners have cars, and no one's taking a drum kit on a bus. It's virtually impossible. Making Music, the charity, champion leisure time groups, and there's a national crisis as spaces are lost for development. Gatekeepers of community assets deselect music. In Zone 1, a 7-acre park with a band room don't hire to choirs and bands, inquiring because they don't have the space. So people rediscovered hobbies and music boomed in lockdown. More people are working from home, longer hours beyond the 9 to 5, and they want to get off screen and connect in real life. People are looking for stronger, longer lasting connections because life is precarious. Places people used to feel belonging in community, like clubs and churches, have gone. Researchers ask people to journal their regular lives, and retail and supermarkets are where we now seek connection. One Londoner said, going to Asda was a meaningful experience. Communities need more than housing, so we have a growing experiential economy of competitive socialising, bowling, darts, ping pong, but the games are always the same. Music offers endless variety, and musicians run structured fun workshops for groups and parties and team building. Musicians, gigging life is hard. The UK musician census showed it's very precarious, despite more people going to watch live music events. We wouldn't expect a personal trainer to turn up with a treadmill and a rowing machine. We know it's better that the kid is in the gym and we go there. The NLA pillar, Focus on Health, have a beautiful example. In the dark days of COVID, groups with a history of poor treatment were very mistrustful and vaccine hesitancy was high. Scientists and musicians suggested the local authorities try music. GPs were desperate because on one day 170 people queuing got cold feet and left. But the first day the band played, only one resident refused the vaccine. The performers reassured people and everyone hailed Carnivax a success. Mary Portas, the Queen of Shops, has said that high streets will never die as long as creativity and people's needs come first. Look around, we have empty spaces. Some sites just won't make homes. Noise is an understandable concern, but we know what to do. There's a 200 capacity music venue in a residential block with almost perfect soundproofing. There's parallels with sports. London has green spaces for sports pitches for everybody. No one questions if they're needed because we already have Lords for cricket and football at Wembley. There really is a zeitgeist now. The Library of Things wanted to make borrowing better than buying and thought other people would feel the same. This month, the Library of Things raised £2.5 million for growth because every town wants one. So the sharing and circular economies reflect people's values now. We're okay with sharing. Secondhand is cool. And looking at diversity, we all enjoy the benefits of diversity. We love a curry and a spag bowl. We've made space for restaurants. But aside from food, music is a connector, but it hasn't had the same opportunities. October is Black History Month. Steel pan here arrived in 1951 and sparked a calypso craze. Lord Woodbine mentored a very young Lennon and McCartney. And in 1969, Islington Green School started teaching steel pan, and it spread across the country. However, today, community bands are struggling to keep pan yards open. The power of music. The Department for Education is now increasing its investment in school music. We can share our resources and our spaces. We can progress and find our flow state when we work together. Actually, listening to other cultures, music breaks down barriers. So musicians don't really need a lot, but they do need a regular space to build up communities so that together we can feel more able to tackle the big problems. And in your work, I'm hoping that we can do more than just reimagine London. We can make change in real life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruth. I couldn't agree more. Music is a connector. Excellent point. That's everything. So thank you to all our speakers.